Hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome back. Alright, interesting things happened last session. Dante died.
Ooh,
No combat required.
dead
Ev-
Dante.
Shush you. um, you guys all, what was it, teleported to the library? No. You went through a door
And then we're suddenly here.
that led you into the library. And now you are in section.
495?
Yes, 495. So, what are you guys doing? You guys are surrounded by books. You're 4 floors from the bottom floor.
Wait, guys. We're really far away from where we were. We were gonna meet Noro. Whoops.
Where was Noro again?
That sucks.
The capital of...
I'm sure he'll find us.
Here? In the school?
Well, we're not going to stay here forever, surely.
He was expecting us on a specific day. Remember we were gonna meet him for a very specific thing in 2 days.
Looking back at the bookcase that we came out of, is there any kind of... You know how we triggered the thing to get here?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any sign of anything similar on this side?
How are you going to look for this?
Well, before we had a lit up runic doorway, didn't we? And you said everyone could see it, so it didn't require detect magic to see.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I would look for anything that matches the symbol, even if it's on like the spine of a book or something like that.
Alright, roll me investigation.
Anything elven, basically, because it was in Elvish, wasn't it? So investigation. 18.
Did it not go through?
It says sent to VTT. Oh, I'm not actually loaded into the damn thing.
I'll take this roll. Give me 1 second just to verify. That is an 18. You do see a book with a spine. It is next to the bookcase on the left of the bookcase of which you exited. It is tiny as all hell. And it is on the spine of the book. And that is the only thing on the spine of the book.
I suppose Nox would reach out and pull on it to see if it was a kind of switch, and if it's not physically...
When you pull it down, so you touch like the top of pages of the book,
Yeah.
and you pull it down, you hear a click. And when you release it, the book kind of slides back down, and the bookcase rolls over and completes the wall.
Then it seals up where we came out of.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was just bookcase behind us. I didn't realize the portal was still there.
Nope, it was still open.
Okay, I'd do it again to open it.
You open it. Same thing happens, but in reverse.
I guess we could always go back. It's certainly less travel there than it is from here.
Yeah. Seems way more convenient. Why didn't we go this path to begin with?
I don't. Well, we didn't realize it existed, but
Because Dante had a boat. That's why.
yeah, and look how long that took.
Yeah, I actually knew that was there the whole time. I just didn't want to say anything.
I just get the vision of everybody just turning to look at you slowly at the same time.
Personally, I think that makes sense. This is the first time he's seen this bookcase.
Yep.
So he did know about it the whole time.
Yep. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
You bet.
shall we return?
So we would go back to see Noro to have him show us Dante's imprisoned uncle.
Well, I suppose. I mean, we could still free him, I guess, but without Dante, it seems a little bit of a moot point.
So we just leave him in
I thought
prison
we
to
were going to
rot?
question him, to be honest.
He's probably in
Dante never
prison
exactly
for a
let us in on
reason.
his plans, so we are not even certain what he was going to do.
I know he
Not
was
gonna
seeking
lie,
family, but
I'm
that's
not even
about
certain
it.
what I was gonna do. The ghost of Dante's.
We could step back through and give Noro a call if we have his number. I hope we do.
True, and if he doesn't answer, we can just return here.
So what are we doing?
I'm down for either plan, dude.
We have Noro's deets.
Mm-hmm. He gave
Then yeah.
them to Nox.
In that case, Nox would step through.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well come to.
You are back
Yep.
in the hallway.
Oh
But
my
I love this
god.
magic door. This is so cool. I wonder how many more there are in the library.
I will remind you of what I said at the beginning of the campaign about the library, and that it is as large as they need it to be.
Oh.
I love it. I love it. Okie dokie. At the Library of Requirement. Okay, yeah, he would.
Except it's only filled with books.
And portal books, apparently.
Knowledge is all you ever need.
Precisely. So you dial up Nora.
Yes.
What's happened?
Are you talking?
Is that Nora saying that?
Yes.
We've had a slight
Dante died.
mishap.
He's dead.
I had a feeling you were going to say that, as my slave
He-
pact was broken with one of you.
Yeah, he touched
One
an
of
orb
us?
that housed a
What?
demon, and things didn't go well.
He touched it multiple times after things didn't go well the first time.
That is true. The first time he touched it, he slit his own throat, and the second time he touched it, he vanished into it.
Well, I can tell you that he's dead.
I was worried you would say that.
Yep. Slave pact broken. There's no repairing it. And the only way to break it when you have a pact like the two of us had is by dying.
And the demon's magic wouldn't overpower it.
Well, sure, they can break it. But that would lead nasty consequences for them. But death is quicker and easier.
So
Plus, I
we
wasn't
were going to
compelling
meet
him
you in
to
a couple
live
days.
anyways.
We were going to meet you in a couple days. We're slightly vague.
Yeah. I have a feeling that's off now, isn't it?
I think so. We weren't entirely impromptu to exactly what it was for and what it was anyways.
What do you mean by one of the slave bonds, by the way? You said, you said one of them.
Yeah.
Hold on. Just go back a little bit. What are you on about?
I have multiple slave bonds.
You did
With?
imply that it
multiple
was
people.
multiple with us.
Is
Oh.
it with us?
No. Only with Dante.
Okay.
None of you all.
Bro, fuck that. Inside, dude. Fuck this guy. Inside.
Anyways.
So
Insight down the phone.
Yo, 21, man.
Yeah, he's speaking truthfully.
Okay.
Anyways, so then I guess the plan's off. So if I see ya, I see ya. See ya. And he hangs up.
Well,
Cool.
that answers that question.
So now we can figure out our next move.
What's the next?
We're still
play?
hoping to infiltrate the Church of the Saviors. Though the person who gave us that mission also died, but that seems a bit more vaguely within our interest.
What's with people in dying recently? Fuck.
I'm sure it's
Yeah, whatever.
fine.
Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, so you guys step back through. Do you close up the portal entrance?
Yes. Yeah,
That seems
I'd
polite.
slide the bookcase back across.
Okay, and it is closed. And now it's time to make your walk all the way back to the stairs and down 4 flights of stairs,
You mean there's not a book to the entrance?
all the way to the entrance.
The book's probably in the back, just as far.
That's true.
The book's on the top floor. I don't know which floor is the top floor though. So.
Okay.
It's the one
Uh,
at
You
the
guys
top.
hear a ghost?
It's floor infinity.
And beyond.
Oh wait, and Nox was the one who put his life up for the diamonds we used to make the magic items so that we could go to the Church of the Saviors.
Wait, what? I did that?
Sorry,
actually Dante.
Dante.
I did that? Oh shit,
Right?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Your
I
life
did.
was on the line to give the diamonds back after we were done with them.
Wait,
So
I
now we
forgot
don't have
I'm
to give
dead.
them back because he's already dead.
Woo!
Yay.
Hmm.
I still think.
I'm sure the guy might still want them back.
No,
Guys,
we-
listen. It was all part of the plan, right? It was all part of the plan.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend I thought about
Wait,
this.
guys,
Yeah, totally.
all of our life debts are paid.
Oh my
Thank you,
god.
Dante. Funny how they
brought
all involve Dante.
Wait, how
Also
many
Dorsal.
life bets did I
Dorsal had
have?
one.
I think you had like 3.
Yeah, you did.
Dude, I bet my
you kept
life
doing
on
it.
everything.
It was just a thing you did on the regular.
I bet my life on everything. Dante
Yeah.
was an idiot. I love it.
Man, you're like
Miracle.
SpongeBob. You're like Mr. Krabs selling his soul.
Anyways,
One
Dude,
patty at a time.
fucking-
Line.
a couple hours
Everyone had my skull.
pass, and you guys are making your way to the entrance. And you can see a particular gentleman arguing with the receptionist.
Is it Dante?
I'm
Listen.
sorry, sir. We don't have the book that you're looking for.
I need the book. Alright?
It's not
very important for my
accessible to
research.
you. You have to get teacher or faculty permission. It is within the restricted. Blah, blah, blah. It is within the restricted section.
Where is the restricted section?
I cannot tell you that.
It's over there.
if you come back with a letter from a faculty or teacher with their official seal, I can let you in and go to where the knowledge you seek.
All right. Here's the thing. Um, we can do this the easy way, where you just let me go into the fucking section and get my book,
Or I
or
can
we can do
banish
it
you
the hard
from the
way.
library.
Okay.
I've got visions of the librarian from Monsters University.
We're not done here. I'll be back.
Why do I feel like this character is the love child of Dante and Dorsey?
Jesus.
Okay.
Daddy,
You want to give us a visual description?
Sure.
Oh, I
Dante,
got you.
or Scary, describe your character.
Yeah, fantastic. I did a lot of art shit for whatever the the design thing for it. So
Designed it a lot,
I
guys.
designed it a lot. Okay, so it's I got on some uh scale mail, some black scale mail with like purple and green details on the edge. I've got a big ass sword with a purple cloak. The sword's blade is black. Although no, you wouldn't see it. It's scabbard. Never mind. And I am wearing a mask on my face. You can't see any of my skin, but you can see the mask is black. It has bright green eyes, and I have purple hair.
Vaguely humanoid shaped.
It's pretty. It's kind of large for a human.
How tall are you?
No, actually, no. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm 5'10", but I'm pretty
Why?
muscular.
Okay.
I think I put the weight wrong, but that's. I don't think that matters. Yeah, vaguely humanoid shaped, long purple hair, like down past my shoulders.
Okay. In scale mail, but I'm really picturing semi-full plate if we can't see any skin.
Scale mail is like interlocked big plates.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kind of picturing full plate. Okay.
I mean, I would like to get full plate later, but
Very different from every one of us here. I think we don't have armor between the rest of us.
no, Solvis. I think Solvis does.
Oh yeah, no, my bad. Sylvis
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost Shellboy.
Okay.
That is the. I mean, that's what you can see.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anyone have a very specific reaction to a random person arguing with the receptionist?
I have no idea who that is.
I guess I would potentially be curious as to whether he was actually a student here, because he clearly doesn't seem to know the rules.
So, he
I start
storms
heading
out.
towards the exit.
Yeah, he goes out of the exit. And as you all
And back to my dorm.
approach the librarian, she goes, "Oh, you've all returned. Oh, well, I better..." She starts rummaging around. "I better send a letter to the headmaster so that he doesn't expel you."
Wasn't it the headmaster that sent us after Dante?
I don't believe it was. No, it was...
We got a letter.
You got a
We
letter.
assumed it was from someone.
You got a letter.
Oh yeah, I thought.
If I remember correctly.
We assumed it was, but that it wasn't.
Yeah, because it
necessarily
came
true.
from the same messenger guy that we used to get stuff off Yen Sidric from.
He's the one who brings all the messages from anyone.
Yeah, but I certainly assumed it was through official channels.
I mean, like, yeah, I think he just brings us our mail.
It's just delivery
We did
boy.
have good reason to think that it was a headmaster, because who else would know this?
I suppose I would say to the
But
librarian,
otherwise,
would it be
Yeah,
better if we just go and see
at
him?
any rate, we would just pretend that it was from the headmaster because neither of us, none of us would want to get expelled.
Uh,
Zalgan
yeah.
is the exception because he doesn't need that.
yes, you can do
Do
that
it.
as well. He will have several questions. You guys have been gone for 2 months and you gave no notice.
You know, genuinely thought
Also,
that's pretty standard for us by now.
where did Dante go?
Who? Oh.
Who?
Man, dude, it's been
Jeez.
5 minutes.
Jeez, not even like a moment of silence. Goddamn.
Maybe he decided to stay behind.
With a deep sigh, I would answer that he's not with us anymore.
Uh, you see
She can see that.
you see like a slight recognition in her face, and she's like, "Oh, all right. Then I would think that it's best to go see the headmaster."
Okay.
All right, let's go. All right. By the way, all I want to say is people cope differently. All right, I forgot him. It's my bad. Walk away. Yeah, walk
Denial. I never knew him.
away.
It was a little hard of denial, but it works.
Now walk away.
Nox is just very quiet.
As you
Yeah, I
exit,
was
you
really
exit
sad.
out of the ever familiar clock tower into the cobblestone roads of the Magic Citadel. So, what do you guys want to do first?
Shit. Wow.
Stop by our room, see if it survived. We kind of left in a hurry.
That seems a reasonable thing. We could drop some of our stuff off. We don't need to carry everything with us.
As you enter into the dorm room, you see a familiar figure. What are you doing?
I
Cat
am
face.
actually in the middle of a ritual
In your room or in the living area?
in the living room because I didn't think anyone would be coming back.
What the fuck?
Alrighty. So, you see him.
I've got like a circle made of blood, and then I'm cutting open a rabbit's entrails to attempt to like gain
Okay.
information and
I was
shit.
about to ask where you got the blood from, but now it's clear.
Yeah.
I mean, one would assume he brought his own.
Yes.
I mean, some of it is mine, but I'm
But
not gonna say that.
nobody
Don't
needs
share
to
needles.
know that.
Yeah, nobody needs to know.
You all enter into this scene.
You
Well,
guys aren't me. What are you guys doing?
Hey! Our carpet!
fucking dick.
Carpet.
I love how that's your first reaction.
Fucking asshole. That was
Oh
a
my
sick carpet, man. Fuck's wrong with you?
Who the fuck are you guys?
Who the fuck are you? You ruined our carpet.
No, I've been living here for a month, like alone.
We had to run off on a trip, but we were
You
we were
guys
living here
weren't
at
meant to
first.
be coming back. At least from what I heard.
What'd you hear?
That
That
you
we
guys
weren't
weren't
coming
meant to be coming back.
Whoa.
There was
Just
some
rumors.
miscommunication.
Plus, you guys didn't leave much for me to rummage through, so. Nice underwear, by the way, whoever is in that room. And I point towards Kek's room or Nox's room, whichever one's closer.
Nox's room would be the closest.
Fantastic.
Kind of impressed you found any then.
Yeah.
Don't say you stole my underwear because I go commando. Bullshit. I don't even have any.
I'm in the middle of something. You guys mind if I just?
Are you new
Is
here?
that a
I
feat?
guess I guess we're not winding down then. Let's just go straight to the headmaster and we can figure things out from there.
Nox had sort of like.
Still...
Go on.
Yeah, Nox, please go ahead. Yeah.
I was just going to say Nox would sort of sneer a bit, and he'd just say, "Leave the rabbit when you're done."
Solver steps
Sick
forward
freak.
and asks him if he's new here.
I've been here for a month.
Yeah, I guess no one probably told you that it's custom here that for 1 year you have to wear Sailor Moon clothes.
How long you guys been here?
We've been here for 3 years.
Insight, motherfucker.
We have been here for 3 years.
Yeah,
dude.
that's a truthful statement.
That's a fucking lie.
That is a
That's
truthful
a
statement.
fucking lie.
Oh shit.
No,
I
I
Okay,
just
believe
got.
it. I believe it is 3 years though. If I go back to the
I
beginning of my book.
just got
In
an
my
app license.
defense, I didn't know the answer. I just said something.
Yeah.
I think you guessed right though.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Solvus is smart.
Yo, 10
I'm pretty
million.
sure you guessed right though because we began, and then you guys did your stuff, and then some months passed. I'm just trying to figure out timeline in my head really
Short is a
quickly.
year.
We did
I
a
know
lot
that
of
like
stuff.
months have passed. I didn't think it was more than a year.
I didn't think
No,
was
it would be more than a year. So yes, he was lying.
Now some of us have been here longer than that,
Yes.
but
Mm.
I would also
Nox
say
and
with an at
Keck.
20 and him rummaging through our stuff, he probably
Yeah.
happened to have found papers about when we arrived. So he didn't
Yeah,
have to
Well,
insight. He just
Nox is a little more
Yeah.
knew.
interesting.
I mean, if you rummage through all of our stuff, at
Nox
least
also
some of
wouldn't
us
have
hadn't
much
been
in the
here
way
that
of
long.
evidence to go through.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I did find your underwear.
I mean, if you
Pink
found
lace.
anything about Nox,
No.
Nox would genuinely be interested to know.
Pink
'Cause he's been
lace? I mean,
looking
I
for a
was
long time.
expecting the bird, not you. I thought that was his room. But, you know. You do you. Either way, I'm gonna finish up here. Because I'm in the middle of this. And I have to start over, so.
Okay. Should we just go see the?
That's what Keck is saying to do, unless anyone wants to do anything else.
Oh, let's go then. Let's go.
I mean, I don't really have a reason to go see the headmaster.
No, you don't.
Not really.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna be, yeah,
When they
here doing
leave,
this.
you hear an oh so familiar voice coming from behind you.
Oh my god.
Daddy, you should be nice to them.
You're back! Yay! Goody, goody, goody.
As you turn to look, there is nobody there.
Wait, us or him?
Him.
No, you
Him.
guys left.
Oh,
I
him.
turned
You guys
around.
left.
This is a him alone thing.
This is a him alone thing.
I got confused. I was like, wait, we turn around and we see him just talking to us. Fuck.
But you said familiar voice. Do we recognize who the voice was?
No, it's just me.
No, it's
Just
just
me.
him. You guys
Okay.
are gone. You guys left.
Okay. Okay. So
Right.
he heard a familiar voice.
He is alone.
Yes, I did.
No, but
He
what-
I am alone.
recognizes the voice.
Yep.
I very much
Now I
recognize
understand.
the voice. I got way too excited. I should know better by now. But... And then I take it off immediately, get back to the ritual to practice and improve my arts.
Alrighty. So, the rest of you travel all the way over to the administration castle. And some interesting things are happening. There's a bit of a protest going on at the moment. One side is for building the railroad. The other side says tear down the railroad. They're both peacefully outside, but they're both there.
Do we know anything of this at all?
Nope. You guys have been gone for 2 months.
Well, we can ask on the inside or later.
Damn.
So, as you enter, you guys enter in through. It's still rustling and bustling. The receptionist points you the way towards the headmaster's office. And when you enter, he kind of looks up, and you can see that it looks like he hasn't slept in a little bit. In probably a couple days. And he goes, "Oh, you all are back. Interesting."
We're back.
Yeah.
Seemed like there were some things to clear up.
A letter would have sufficed throughout these last 2 months that you've been gone.
We thought a letter sent us.
We never sent any letter to you.
Yeah, that's where the confusion lies. I guess the letter we got wasn't sent by you. Huh.
Nope.
Do we still have that letter? Even a little bit?
I think Nox does.
Most likely. He's a bit of a hoarder.
All those pockets, you know.
Yep. Cloak of many pockets. Yeah, so I guess they'd hand it over.
With the
Say it
And
was-
He opens it up and he looks at it and he's like, "Yeah, that's not my handwriting, nor is it anyone in this office."
It came by the usual courier. We assumed it was internal.
No, he delivers whatever mail's mailed out.
Well, it was a matter of some urgency, and we certainly didn't expect to be gone that long. Our plan had been to go and retrieve him and return.
So how'd that work out? I see that there was one less from the party here.
He'll be back soon.
Then
The
I'll
second
stay
time.
off his expulsion for a little bit. When he turns up, make sure to send him my way.
Okay.
Anyways, I don't know if you all went back to your dorm, but there was a new student and I had nowhere to put him, and you guys had a spot open since
That's debatable.
since Saren left. And so I had put him in there with you all.
Okay. So
You-
so he is just gonna stay even if we're back. There was no
You are
refilling the
aware
entire
of
room.
what kind of practices he's doing, right?
I suspect you should go and ask him where he's from. Before judging my decision.
As long as you are aware, that is all that I am worried about.
I am aware, and the Dryads also gave up a big fuss. But in the end, he promised never to go into their forest, and the Dryads are happy with that.
Very well. I suppose it's on my part to be integrating with people, not theirs.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay.
So I suppose it's back to lessons for a time.
Honestly, I'm surprised Solvis didn't have a bigger reaction because what I was doing was some forbidden fucking magic, like unholy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it.
Solus was distracted by Dante's death.
Ah,
Let's just go with that.
Keko will mention to the headmasters like, "Oh, does the library have trails to all of the countries?"
I don't know what you're talking about.
We walk through a door and it leads to another country's border, I think.
Well inside the border.
Hmm.
How does that work? Gotta be border because we went from one to another. That's the definition of a border.
The kingdom of Ulv and back again in seconds.
Interesting.
Tech does not
I
understand why that
do
is
not know.
particularly.
Since yet Sindric had died, I did not understand fully the responsibilities he took up. But there were a lot of them, and I have not found a replacement for him yet. So,
Well,
and the library was really his territory.
does the library predate the old guilds?
No, it does not. Why do you ask?
Interesting. It was a guild seal that we traveled through to the library. But an old
I'm
one.
not familiar. Yen Sidric did travel a lot, so he definitely, and so did I during my childhood, grew up with the old guilds. But I would not know anything about setting up any sort of transportation portal.
Very well. Something to keep an eye on.
I suppose I'll have to give the library a thorough searching.
That would take
That sounds
eons.
like a lot.
Oh, it will. It will take roughly, with the amount of floors and the amount of bookcases we have, and he starts, like, going through and writing down numbers and, like, adding numbers up. And he goes, it'll take roughly
Forever.
2,843 days.
Good luck with that.
Yeah,
So 10 years?
about that.
Well,
My
never
brain
mind.
would
Give or
melt
take a
before figuring
decade
that
or
out.
so, depending on if they add anything else to the library.
And interruptions.
Give or take a decade. I take it. It took 0 time. um, okay. Might as well be off then.
Yes, will do. I have to get back to this whole treaty.
Okay, so let's, on the way back, or possibly once we get back, discuss what we know and what we're doing. Are we just gonna go back to school? I doubt it. We still have every reason to think the Church of the Saviors is up to something. We could either just go in and try to find out, or we do know about their opposing society that we could go try to work with. What other, like, leads and things do we have?
Well, I am a little concerned that we nearly faced expulsion, and it's all very well for you guys this being a learning place for you, but it is my home after all. We should spend at least some time studying.
I'm trying to think, is anything that we're doing actually urgent? The church, we have no idea if it's urgent or not.
We don't really have
Yeah.
any idea if any of it's urgent.
Is there anything else that we were doing?
No.
No, because otherwise we wouldn't have just rushed off to help Dante like that if we had other urgent business to attend to. Because, I mean, we did take like a 2-month detour just to help him out.
Okay. I'm trying to think,
Plus,
there
it
are
would give
clues that
us...
we know too, right? So we know that the demon is using a bunch of statues to gain followers, and they're vaguely putting up problems. Usually just waiting for something. What's the group? The goblins have been the ones that have broken all the seals we've seen so far.
You don't know.
They've been
fought-
around, like they've been manipulated at the time, but I don't think they particularly had a great deal to do with it. I think it's just they're a very manipulatable race.
But we don't even know who's doing the things.
No, it's all been pretty sporadic, though there do definitely seem to be ties with Churches of the Saviors. You can't forget those portals we saw.
And I think that's it.
Well, if we spend some time doing some lessons, we can do some research into them in the meantime. See if we can't find a better way of getting in there. Plus, we kind of need some method for not getting brainwashed when we cross their borders.
We have one.
You have a method of disguising yourself.
They
Yeah,
also
but
gave us a method to not get brainwashed. That was one of the main things we were coming up with. We were basically ready to go when Dante booked it.
well,
At least this does seem like the natural course of action. But I do agree with Knox that we should just check if we are lagging behind in terms of studies, and maybe just address some of the issues that are pressing. And once that
yeah,
is done, we make our way to the Church of the Savior.
we could at the
Alright.
very least inform the headmaster of our intentions, and he may give us a
Yes.
time scale of what is acceptable and what is not.
I agree.
So who wants to do the research? I know I'm personally be about as lost in a library as I am anywhere else.
I'm not the most
Me.
bookish kind.
I'll do it.
Don't you have to
So
become a
happy.
student?
And stuff.
I imagine that this is now happening in the dorm room, correct?
Would have been heading
we
back.
can start. We can like basically be arriving about now.
Okay. So you guys open the door. I believe Skari has completed his ritual now, and is now like just doing whatever.
Eating the rabbit. I'm
Did
eating
it
the rabbit.
did it magically deep clean the carpet?
No, I just threw some water on it and called it a day.
Jeez, no one has prestidigitation magically clean the carpet.
I
I do
actually
not.
like it like this.
I mean,
like it like this.
I could try using shape water to see if I can draw it out.
It adds a bit of flavor.
Oh, rip.
What, you guys got an issue?
It looks
Did
like
you
we're all
leave the
living
rabbit?
together.
Did you leave the rabbit?
I'm eating it.
Nox wanted to do that.
I still have half left if you want to buy it off me.
Fuck is
So, excuse my forwardness, but we were told to ask, where are you from?
What?
Where are you from?
I'm from a little village. You probably wouldn't have heard of it.
That's true, but you can say it anyways.
No,
What region?
I'm pretty sure I can.
And the headmaster literally told us to ask. I thought it would at least be interesting.
I say it in Gith. So that
What?
they wouldn't understand it.
Okay. He speaks gibberish to you.
Am I narrowing it down to a country?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's insert name in Gish.
There's only so many countries. There's
Well,
like 8.
yeah. No,
We can
you're
literally guess
wrong.
them one at a time, and he can say yes or no.
Wait, let me check the map real quick.
While this is
1,
happening,
2,
I
3,
cast
4,
Detect
5,
Magic at the spot where he was doing the ritual.
8, 9. Wait, 1, 2, 3.
It is magical.
Do I detect what
There's
kind of
10.
magic?
Yeah, it's
There's not 8.
the Detect Magic specifically does the School of Magic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let me just bring up the school.
There isn't much of a school for evil.
Blood magic? This would
Yeah.
just be blood magic.
Like personally, I think enchantment is probably would be the most against the law, but
So let's say, can I
Yeah.
detect
As
something
opposed to
like
necromancy.
if
I
it's
think
cursed or if it's a dark magic or something?
You
Something like
detect a combination of two schools.
I think this would be
of both
Yeah.
necromancy and evocation.
he was exploding zombies.
Necromancy and evocation. Okay, that does not sound good. Let me see.
Oh, by the way, there's 10 countries, not 9.
8.
There's 10.
Okay, but I'm saying they're listable. It's not
Oh,
like
no,
our
no, no,
world
no.
where you could say a gibberish country and people just assume that it exists somewhere.
Out of character,
When
there
he
is-
says 10,
On the map, there is
There is
9,
10. When
but
I didn't count.
he
there is
says 10
10.
countries, that raises an eyebrow because there are only 9.
Okay, someone
didn't
other
pass
than Keck is gonna
geography.
have to realize that.
I didn't pass geography in this game, man. I don't know what's
I
going on.
mean, Nox would
Pixel's
probably
getting-
know
getting
way
lost.
back in his memory, but
Nox
not
wouldn't recognize.
presently.
Solvis would really be the only person who would recognize this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Nox's memory of it would be effectively gone.
Wait, what?
There's 10 countries, not 9.
Okay. Wait.
I'm a bit tired
Why
of
would I?
hearing
Why?
people say there's only
Why would I recognize that?
You just know off the top of your head because it's not a very hard fact
Uh,
to know about your own world.
Yeah.
That there are in fact 9
okay.
countries.
No, because Nox said that he would forget, but maybe that's because
Well,
he's
Nox
had
has no
some.
memory of, like, most stuff, so.
Keck's whole thing is getting lost.
Yeah.
So we just have very little reason to have that
Yeah.
piece of basic knowledge in our heads.
Solvus moves forward in a little bit more aggressive stance and says that it's been a rough day for us, and we've had a lot of losses. I'm not in the mood to joke. Tell me who you are, where you come from,
I
and
come
what
from
are
the
you doing
10th
there.
one.
I
I
make
come
an
from
insight check. Is that okay? Yep.
Yeah,
go ahead.
So,
Ooh.
Dirty 20.
he's not lying, but he's definitely bending the truth.
I am from the 10th one. I'm just not telling you what it is. Essentially, that's what you're getting.
Okay, what country is it? Where is it? Is it north, south?
He did say just in. Oh, well, he didn't say the direction, he just said it in a weird language.
Yeah.
From where you all are, it would be south.
It would be south from here.
Southwest.
Wait, in
Bordering?
the dead zone?
Hmm?
In the dead zone?
There's no dead zone.
That's a lot of open space.
There's a place where the rest of you weaklings are too afraid to go, but there's no dead zone.
Okay.
Wait, we can go there? Guys.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Am I
Sounds
mistaken? I actually
interesting.
opened the map.
But sure.
I opened the map
you
in
wanna go.
Kenka, and there are 10 countries.
There's 9. One is called the Statue of the Saviors. And that's
Yeah, and
just
it's like it's
The
supposed to be
Statue
like
of the
a
Saviors
wasteland.
is an actual location.
No.
Yeah.
The
Actually,
place
the
itself is
Odyssey of
called the
Saviors-
Uncharted Lands.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm referring to as the dead zone.
Yes.
Where is the Uncharted Land?
The Uncharted Land is where the Statue of the Saviors is.
Direct middle.
Yeah. It's the Tanish country. If you're looking at the map on Kenka,
Oh,
I
okay,
will
okay.
switch
Yeah.
it over for all of
No, yeah,
for
yeah,
everyone
I see.
watching really quickly. It is this space right here.
Yeah.
So that
Previously, we
everyone
didn't really think of it as
watching
a country.
knows.
It was
Okay.
just an area that wasn't very inhabitable.
Was it though?
I mean, that's no. I was saying what we thought of it.
Yes. What you all were told about it is that it is an uninhabitable zone. That nobody could live there.
Like I said, only weaklings cannot live there.
Is that why you moved here?
No, I moved here to get some information.
Really? Oh, because you were too
Yeah.
weak. Came here. Couldn't bear it anymore.
Oh, you wanna
Glass
see?
said
You wanna
that.
test that? You wanna
Test
test that
what?
theory? You wanna
Test
test
what
that
theory?
theory?
Test what
You
theory?
think I'm weak?
Oh, bro, wrestle me.
I don't know you, man. You can wrestle him if you want to. Try fighting that guy.
Buff Bird. Yeah, wrestle.
Ironically, I think I can actually stand a chance against wrestling you.
I
Oh,
think
let's
so
see.
too.
Like I'm saying out of character, I might be able to. Like it's pretty
I'm
close.
pretty
Heck would
sure
love it,
you
just saying.
are.
Uh,
I
Let
think
me
I
it's
just
just one
double
off.
check this really quickly.
I think it's just one off.
It really is.
wait. What do you mean?
What does
Yep.
that mean?
Yeah, we have one, like a +1 difference.
Mm-hmm.
Strange.
In athletics?
Yes.
I can also rage and get huge to get automatic advantage.
That's fair.
And I can also use my stone rune to get a +2 on top of that.
Yes, but it is an athletics, which is a strength check.
Yeah. I'm talking. There's a rune that just gives you +2 to strength checks.
Yeah,
It's almost
it's
worthless.
still it'd still be close though, trust me.
Yeah, it would still that's within the
No,
realm of
even
possibility, which would be cool to
you
see.
would have, if we actually were to wrestle, I would not be playing fair.
Oh no. Of course.
Meaning, yeah,
Oh, neither would we.
meaning
Anyways, to
I'd
get
beat
Nox
you
back.
in
is
the
the
meat.
king of not
I'm
playing
saying
fair.
out of character. I'm saying out of character,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Anyways,
because of Hex.
to get
I was
back
gonna shoot you in the
into
knee.
the game again.
Yes.
Yes, so what are
Echoes.
we doing?
Echo offer a wrestle.
Sure, we can wrestle.
Solvus steps in and tries to still persuade the other person, saying that we outnumber you 4-1, but we do not want to fight. Let's just take a deep breath, and you answer us truthfully, so that we can move forward.
Okay, player to DM.
Mm-hmm.
I know not to tell outsiders the name, right?
I will talk to you in a moment.
Ooh.
So, are you there?
Thank you.
Okay, so you know that, basically just to keep up with the lie. What
Okay,
you have
cool,
been
cool, cool.
taught and what you have told is to just keep up with the lie that the uncharted land is completely just a wasteland filled with horrible monsters and everything like that. You've technically already broken that, though.
Kind of, but
Kind of. You
not
haven't
in a
explicitly
big
done
enough
it.
way that it's
Yes.
just like clear.
Mm-hmm.
It's made. It was in a way that it's like, oh yeah, there's a couple people out there that are just
Yes.
existing.
Something that I do want you to know, just going further, because I didn't mention it to you, but towards any of them, if any of them were to attempt to cast a spell, you need to, panic. Because every spell you've ever seen go off in the Uncharted Land that isn't blood magic ends in a disastrous effect.
Will that happen if they go into the Uncharted Land and cast spells?
Yes.
That is hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, move yourself
Alright.
back up, please.
One gets advantage on the next one and vice versa.
Alrighty. We're back. Alright, you can continue.
Cool beans. Listen, I've told you as much as I'm gonna tell you. It's not safe for people like you there. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. What
Well,
about
you
your
would-
name? I feel like
That's where
you
that's
haven't
where I
told
was
us
going.
all the things.
Oh, you could have just asked for my name from the start, but you know,
So he did ask you your name.
nobody asked my name. You guys
Yeah,
asked where I'm
we
from, what the
no,
name
Solvis
of
did.
my
Solvis
country was.
asked your name.
he
He
actually
asked you
did.
3 things
He,
at
like,
once, but he did ask your name.
Ah,
I
okay.
asked
Well,
you
I
who
missed.
you are, where you're from, and what you're doing here.
Ah,
So maybe you can answer
I
all of this.
am. I am Scotty.
What?
What do you mean, what?
There's a lot of different studying here. I personally go to the arena all the time.
No, I'm Scotty.
I thought you said you were studying.
No, I'm saying my name. You
Scotty.
silly
So
bird.
well in with Cac. Oh my
Scotty?
Scotty, Scotty.
Scary.
Scotty.
SKRI.
Okay.
You might
Scotty.
have to spell it out in blood for them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll write it on the wall here. SKARI.
Red rum.
Got
Red
it?
rum,
and then we
red rum.
and then we Americanize it to hell and back. Scary.
Oh, Jesus.
By the
Just
way,
kidding.
do you still have your mask on, or are you maskless right now?
No, I still have my mask on.
Just curious.
I do not take it off, except certain situations. But that's
Yep.
mostly what I hold on.
Yep.
Okay.
Just curious.
Scary. Um. So what are you doing at the University of Skills?
Needed their library.
It seems like you haven't gotten access yet.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys know
Do you
how to
need
get
a
around
professor who likes you?
that? Sure. Do you have one?
Not anymore.
Well, if you're a student, you have access, but you wanted the restricted section.
Do you have access to that section?
Never tried.
I do.
No, you
You're not
Prove
even a
it.
student here.
Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah.
You're not a
Me.
student here?
Me? Yeah, I'm not.
Why are you here?
5-finger discount.
He was lonely.
I don't know what you want me to say, man. I'm just here. I'm with
I-
the homies.
I want to be completely clear. I 100% forgot that Zolgan did not start at the university.
Yep.
Yep.
Glad somebody
You
else
did
I find it
remembered.
quite impressive that he just managed to warp in.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think he's been deceiving his way through this entire thing because he told lies habitually all the way in.
Hey, a pirate's life for me, man. That's all.
All right,
Beautiful.
back to the game. Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, so I guess Zolgan, you should probably go apply to be a student.
Should
Not
I?
that difficult.
If we're
Whatever.
gonna stay here for a couple months, like it seems like the general plan is.
All right, man. I'll go. Oh,
It's a
by the way,
little
where
bit
do
of
I
a
go?
scam. I was told that I was gonna get access to the library, and I just got none of the shit that I needed.
Like I said,
Man, you
you
gotta do
wanted
things
the restricted section. You do have access to the general library.
Yeah, that was
You'll do.
useless.
Anything specific you're looking for from that restricted section, bud?
If you have a way in, get out, and then let me know.
What?
Get
Find
in.
me?
Yes, you.
I can't do any of that.
Great.
Sounds-
Then go sit over there, little child.
Whatever you say, you pompous ass. See you later. Peace out. I'm gonna go sneak into the restricted section of the library.
Immediately leaves to go do that.
Ass, I can't.
Guess he's gonna go apply to be a student. You want to go wrestle at the arena?
Why waste time getting there? Let's just do it here.
No, I'm not gonna destroy this room. Plus, if we go there, they have official rings and everything.
Ew.
Come on. You afraid of it? You're afraid of the challenge?
He was talking
I've
all
got-
that shit.
Before any of you leave, you are all struck with a vision. A large demon chained with 2 chains broken,
Oh god.
and you see a third one break. Behind it
What?
is the symbol to the Beastlands. And you can hear him laughing maniacally. 3 chains left, my subjects, and I will be free.
What symbols are behind the others?
The other 2 that have already been broken.
No, the
Are-
ones that aren't broken.
Oh, you
It
can't see them.
covers them up.
The
Oh, okay.
locks cover up the symbols of the of where they are hidden.
Okay, so the ones that are broken are the Beastlands. Which was the kingdom that we did for the
So wait, we all see this, or
Yes.
Yeah, everyone.
I am confused. Just lost.
I am
So,
pissed off
Archeron,
about being a demon.
Bitopia, and the Beastlands have been shattered chains.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
and-
So we're not talking.
Countries. We're talking.
When you said when you said Beastlands, I was thinking like the Kingdom of Aves.
Yeah, me too.
Remember, these are
yeah.
planes.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
the things
we
making
saw them
the
broken.
locks are on different
Yeah.
planes.
So Beastlands, Acheron, and what was the last one?
Bytopia.
Utopia.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
And there's 3 more.
There are 3 more, yes.
Okay. Damn it. Hold yourself together, damn it.
So, what are the chains? What? What just happened?
You saw that too.
No.
Okay.
No. No. Never seen that before. This is my first time looking at that. What the fuck is going on?
Skari, you also see this vision. You're muted, by the way.
Ah, fuck. I was saying a whole bunch of shit. God damn it.
Okay, take 2, go!
So, Skari, upon seeing the fucking demon dude, I'm calling him the demon dude. Upon seeing
Legit.
the demon prince is fucking pissed, and as he's coming out of it, just fucking pissed, punches into a wall, pulls a full Kyle.
Fuck you, Cal.
You already know something about that?
Hmm. What are you
Friend
talking
of
about?
yours?
Hmm. Everything's fine.
Obviously it's not. We just don't know where to go.
Hmm. Probably that way. You know, to the restricted section to get the books.
Is that what you
book
were
are you
looking for
looking for?
information on?
Book.
I'm just looking for information.
What kind?
Related to what we just saw?
Come on, man. We just had a person die,
No, I'm looking for a
not
book
telling
on
us anything,
fairies.
and we could not do
I'm
a
looking
thing
for
about it because he wouldn't tell us shit.
No, I'm looking for a book on fairies. What do you think I'm looking for?
We've just
A
Are
book
you
on the
looking for-
gods, a book on dragons, a book on magical restrictions, a book on the planes,
I don't
a
think
book
Keck
on
has ever heard of
demons.
sarcasm.
Well, no. I mean, like,
Yeah, yeah.
you act like it's obvious. It is not.
I was going to say,
I
we've
know.
literally just met your
No, no, no.
character.
And
Yes,
I am listing things that would be reasonable stuff for you to be searching in
yes.
relation to this.
No, I know.
All of those are reasonable.
I am fully aware. It's Starry is a
Painful.
shithead. He is a fucking shithead. Fully.
Scary, scary.
Jeez. Yeah, but like, what kind of book are you looking for from the restricted section? Just be honest, you know. I can help maybe. Oh.
You get us in there and you can find out. Maybe
How
I'll
about
share
you
a little.
tell me?
Earn it.
We're in enough trouble with the headmaster to go in there
Uh,
blind.
well, you can go fuck yourself and figure out a way to go in yourself, man. Enjoy. Can you say?
Birdman, you said you wanted to wrestle. Let's go.
Cool.
All right. And you two travel up at the arena. At this time, the arena is normally closed, but it's still like open to people who can just walk in.
Okay. So like I would like this to be first thematically. No weapons, no armor.
You're funny. I'll drop the weapon.
I guess. We have to hold we have to get a grip on each other and hold to the count of 10.
What counts as a grip?
Grappling. He'll give a technical description, and it's grappling.
Great. Or like, is it like a pin or is it?
It's a I don't think that there are mechanics for someone without a feat of how to pin someone.
Without, yeah, the
So let's
grappler.
just say
pin,
if you
yeah.
have been grappled for 2 full rounds, not counting the rounds you were like successfully grappled on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you win.
All right.
All right.
Can I go sign up for the university while they're doing all this?
Go
Nox
ahead.
would have retreat. Actually, no. Nox would have gone along to watch.
Or yeah, I'll just watch and then do it after because I'm actually interested in seeing what the fuck is gonna happen.
Go ahead and make your first rolls.
Before that,
Yeah, we'll do initiative and stuff.
yeah,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
thinking
And I also Keck did not say magic was against the rules.
he did not.
He did very
This is
heavily
correct.
imply that knocking your opponent out does not count. But
Alright, roll initiative.
I'm probably gonna fail on initiative, but
let's go ahead and start 30 feet apart. That sounds reasonable.
you with your
By the
fucking
way,
fly. I mean, we'll get there
Well,
in the same turn
that's
anyway.
that like 30 feet's like a reasonable distance.
Yeah,
Alright, Kex first.
you go first.
Okay, he's gonna take a deep breath, suddenly becoming serious with heavy focus and a rage, and he's going to zoom forward just with an attempt to grab you. So grapple check.
Athletics versus athletics. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Very fucking close.
He just gets you.
That you look really strong though. It's just Keck is very particularly skilled at this, not to mention focus.
Well
Okay,
practiced.
Oh yeah.
end of Keck's turn. You can either try to break that grapple or get your own.
Fantastic. I am going to first bonus action hex.
Okay.
Your strength skill.
Is that
Ignore the damage. That doesn't. It's only when I
yeah.
do it.
Is
at
it
active.
disadvantage or what does it do to the strength skill?
It gives you disadvantage. So you basically are having flat rolls now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which was the thing that gives it basically closer to fucking.
Yeah, it makes
yeah.
things roughly even.
Yeah.
Until he pulls out his next trick, which I'm expecting.
So, when
I'm
you
going
cast
to attempt.
Hex, though, with Keck grappling you, he has a pretty clear view as to how you cast spells. And how do you cast spells? Because you don't technically cast quote-unquote spells.
Well, this one is from the race.
Yes, but remember all spells.
Yeah.
So you gotta come up with a fun, bloody way to do it. Making you do some work.
Going crazy.
The problem is the armor and mask. I was going to have it so basically I start bleeding from my fucking eyes and shit, but you would basically only see that dripping under the mask.
So that's essentially what he sees then. Is
Yeah.
when he casts the spell and you feel your strength being drained, you can see as some blood droplets hit the ground coming from him.
Cool.
And then I'm going to attempt to reverse grapple.
You can either grapple me back, which would take up one attack, or you can use an action to
Okay.
try and escape.
Mm-hmm.
I'll grapple you back. That seems like a
Okay.
better.
So we're contesting for you to grapple me back.
Yeah. Ooh.
Does not work.
And then
You are still
You
grappled.
can do another one though if you got an extra attack.
yeah, I have 2 attacks. Ew. Also, you have expertise. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, I
And a
went from
plus
plus
10.
5 to plus 10 last level.
Yeah, I'm on a +6. It's a 4 difference, not a.
It is your. No. This is what, second turn?
Yeah, no, it's my turn.
So it is
Yeah,
your
this
turn.
is round 2.
Second
This will
round.
be the first round. Once it's his turn, that he is been pinned by me. I will go ahead and use my frost rune.
Oh.
Uh,
The one I was expecting.
oh wait. Yeah. Muscles bulge. Specifically, you start seeing like veins and things.
Through the feathers, that's quite impressive.
It's real difficult.
He's getting roided. Yo.
Um. I don't think there's anything I need to really do with my action. So he'll just
What is
keep a hold on you.
what does the frost rune do exactly?
It gives him a +2 to his strength.
Yeah,
and
it doesn't do very
con.
much.
Okay.
It gives me a +2 to all ability checks and saving throws that use strength or con
Okay.
for
Which
10
is
minutes.
fucking weird.
Oh my
That's
god.
insane.
10 minutes, dude. Fucking 10 minutes, dude.
And it's battle time kind of, and the only thing it helps is grappling.
That's amazing.
And I guess
That is
concentration
amazing.
checks if you want to be doing that as a fighter.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's not the best one. It's probably the worst one. And Keck will be nice and not fly up quite yet. You're go, Scary.
I have a question. Would you allow me to use Crimson Rights on my fists? Mr. DM. Oh,
Could
wait,
you?
am I muted?
No,
No,
I'm
you're
I'm
not
looking
muted, but
Okay.
I'm looking at Crimson.
yeah, I was thinking
right
like you
Uh,
could
it-
probably
The,
like click on the
why I'm
abilities that it says what
asking,
it does.
it does say imbue a weapon, imbues your weapon strikes with elemental energy. To activate any right, one weapon is holding.
You
Give
dropped
me
your weapon,
one
didn't you?
second, you guys.
But I am not using my sword, so that's why I'm asking. Because it does specify weapon, much like a paladin's might. So I don't know if you'll allow that.
Does it use the exact wording of Paladin's Might?
No, it does not say like paladin's might, but it does says imbue a weapon.
I'm trying to remember specifically.
You learn to invoke a rite of Hemocraft that infuses your weapon strikes with elemental energy. As a bonus action, you can activate that
Weapon
rite
strikes.
on one weapon.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say no because it does say weapon, and fists are
Okay.
technically not classified as weapons.
Which is weird.
Yeah,
But
they removed the natural weapon.
They. I'm trying to
category.
remember. They might be classified as weapon strikes, but I'll be looking that up.
They technically are, but it's technically
It's real weird.
classified
I'm
as
gonna
an
remember.
unarmed, and if you have a weapon, you're
Yeah.
armed. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
the only
Right.
one
Yes,
that
yes, yeah.
we'd be able to
I
make
think-
the exception for is if it was a monk, because
Yeah.
monks
Divine
use their
Smite
fists as their map.
Says
Monks are the
with a
weapon.
melee weapon
Yeah.
attack. That's what Divine Smite's wording is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
so
doesn't specify melee, but yeah.
because it says weapon, I'm going to say no.
I did say I only dropped my greatsword.
That is true.
I mean, if you want to start pulling out weapons and just clearly go against the rules we laid out
At the end of the
beforehand.
day, if you're grappled, you would have to get free to pull out a weapon.
Yes,
No.
this is true. So,
That's not true.
no?
No,
That's not?
that you guys think grappling does a lot more than it does. I got my hand on his shoulder right now.
You just can't move.
You're not
That's-
restrained.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm not restrained.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Uh,
I'm definitely confusing restrained and grappled.
Right, that's, yeah. Me too.
I can drag him places at half my speed, and he cannot move on his own until he breaks out. That is the only two things that this does.
Mm-hmm.
But this is round one of him being caught by me.
Yes. I don't have the Battle Master or whatever thing to do like a trip attack or any of that.
Nope.
I'm not expecting this to be super complicated.
Yeah.
If we think it might take a while, just a lot of rolls.
Thing is,
You
though,
know what,
it's
I'm
it's
just-
cool to figure out because then if ever you guys decide to have a rematch or anything, it'll get smoother each time.
True.
I'm gonna try and do a shove attack. I was actually looking at a thing before that
Yeah, that would work.
technically
Because I would
shove
move
gets
5
you
feet
out
away
of a
from you,
grapple.
and therefore I wouldn't be
Yeah.
grappled anymore.
Yeah. Although I do have. Wait, did you just roll that?
Sure.
Uh,
Wait, what?
Oh, never.
Okay, no, I need to roll now. I don't really have a way to add +2 to it, so you guys are just gonna have to imagine that there's a +2 on this.
There's a plus 12 total, and I rolled an 11. I am so close. I'll do it again.
You
Fuck
still get
you, I'm
another
doing
one
it
because
again.
shove it only replaces an attack.
Oh my god, this is slowly getting worse.
Well, if you don't get out of the grapple, actually,
Lose?
you lost.
No,
get another
I have one
rounds.
more round. I have
You
one
get
more
another
round.
shove.
No, that was 2
This
rounds.
turn, you get another shove because the shove is just an attack.
Sure. I'll do another shove. 19?
Pretend like there's a +2 on this.
Oh my god,
yeah.
that's 24.
Fucking hell!
Even
So
if
it
there was a
loses.
-2, you'd have nailed that.
It's so close.
Yeah.
Except for the fucking 28 not 20. Yeah, 28 to 20 and the 14 to 23.
Yep.
Yeah, most of these are fucking close.
Buff bird is buff.
But it is over. Keck has won.
Wow. He said he was from the dead zone or something. Wow.
I mean, he would still say like, I have to admit, you were stronger than I expected. Although I guess I'm not used to judging people under all that armor.
Well, maybe next time we can make it a real fight, not just wrestling.
I guess it's not that much of a difference for me. You should see my flying skills.
I'd rather not. I pick up my greatsword, put it back, latch it on, and just walk back to the dorms as if nothing happened.
Okay.
But or I'm trying to make it look like nothing happened until I'm out of like fucking sight or whatever. If you guys don't follow me.
As he walked past Nox, Nox would basically have said, don't worry. It's all the time.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is your deal? Big cloaked. What's up with the pink lace? I have to understand.
Two can play the mysterious game. And he would just turn and walk off.
He's just fighting him.
He's literally just fighting, that's it.
The best
Lost
part is that even
no
Nox
answers.
doesn't know, but he doesn't need him to know that.
Loses and no answers from anybody.
True, he doesn't know
Look,
he's got amnesia. It's just like, yeah.
Well, you know that much.
True, but Nox does have his way of getting the information he wants.
Okay,
He
we'll let you
wouldn't
walk
use
off all
that.
on your own if you feel like it.
Yeah, he wouldn't encroach, especially having just sort of met you.
I'm gonna go
He'd be more
try
likely
and
to
find...
approach Keck.
Can I try and find a professor that is more okay with what I want? Could I do like an investigation or something?
I mean, you'd have been there for a month, so you would have met a few professors, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but
The only professor that you or faculty that you would think would help you would be within the rogues classes.
Good luck getting there.
I can't. I
You
have
literally
disadvantage and a
can't,
+1
unless
on.
you take your
I
armor
have
off.
even then. I only have a +1 to stealth.
That makes
Damn.
it theoretically possible then. I think we've
I think Nox
established
is the
it's
most
about a 20
stealthy
to
in the
get
team
in.
right now.
And also,
no,
I'm not
Zolgan is.
taking that.
Yeah, no,
Yo,
Zolgan,
man.
Zolgan can walk there.
I keep forgetting there's a little halfling with us now.
Yo,
Yeah,
man.
he's stealthy.
That's probably why he's so stealthy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm nearly 7 foot tall. Like, unless I trip over him, I forget
What's
he's
your
there.
passive stealth?
My passive
Uh,
stealth.
Yeah,
I
add 10
So
to your
10
modifier.
plus.
Add 10 to my modifier, 14.
Is that 10
Uh,
to the stealth modifier?
Yeah,
Boom.
stealth
There's
modifier.
there's no way that's
15
right.
for me then.
Oh, I don't know what my passive stealth is.
You
Oh,
take
just
your
look at your
modifier.
stealth
Your
modifier and add
modifier
10
is
to it.
14.
Basically, what's your modifier for stealth? Like, what's the plus?
Oh, the plus is 10. Plus 10.
Okay, so your passive stealth is 20.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you can just walk there.
Oh my god.
Pretty much. I mean, you can't roll below a 10. But you can't roll below
You
an
can't roll
11.
below 11.
Yeah.
Can I follow the new
The
dude
new
we
guy
met?
that he's so curious
Yeah,
about.
The creepy guy.
yeah.
Scary, scary.
Get some information for the homeboys. You know?
Before we do that, I'll just go ahead and do the one thing I would mention the Nox is like, for some reason his armor bleeds.
I think that's probably some kind of magic.
His armor probably bleeds. Oh shit. Yo.
Yo, his armor
Okay,
pleat.
that's all Keck wanted to say about that.
An edgy armor,
Nox
man.
would congratulate him on a brilliant win.
I high five him. Dub.
It was hardly fair, he says, literally striking a pose.
Oh, you know the funny thing is, I was thinking of taking fucking skill expert or something fourth to get fucking athletics expertise.
I start striking
I have a
poses
very
with
specific reason why it's even okay for my build.
Yeah,
And I wouldn't
yours
even
is
call it good, it's
grapple.
okay.
I start
Like, I don't have
posing with
extra attack
Keck,
yet, because I've been doing this.
Yeah.
I'm posing with Keck.
I thought you were sneaking after new guy.
Yeah, but like before I do that, I'm just posing with you.
Okay. So no one's with you right this second, new guy. What you doing?
Uh, I'm gonna attempt to get to the stealth place. I know it's a fucking long shot, but
And I'm gonna just follow.
or is there any way I could? Is there any way I could get to him?
No.
Just try
Ooh,
and walk through it.
no,
And
I
then
have
see
an
what
idea.
happens after.
I have an idea. I have an idea. I'm going to find a courier.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Back
well,
yourself
first
in a little box.
I'm gonna put some of my hair into an envelope and close it, and then I'm gonna give it to the courier and tell him to deliver it to the stealth classes teacher.
Kind of just like nods, and the you see this small boy. He with a messenger bag over his shoulder and a little like messenger uniform, and he's like, okay.
Thanks.
Which teacher?
The one teaching stealth.
There are like 7 of them.
The head of the department.
Okay.
Thanks, little buddy.
You're bleeding.
I know.
Life hurts.
You should get that
You-
looked at.
I'm picturing
Yeah.
Spider-Verse, and he just tells
Maybe
them
you
it's a
should-
choice.
Maybe you should start heading out before it gets contagious.
Okay, and you blink and he's gone.
Great.
He's really just like a
Can I roll a
minor
stealth
illusion blink dog.
following Gary, dude? Or is it a passive?
Sure,
Yes,
roll
Gabby.
stealth.
Alright. Alright.
I mean, I do not have the best perception. I will say that.
Oh god. No.
Roll
It's not low.
perception.
Like, I know that's
Actually,
low
what's
for
your
you, but
natural
that's not low.
perception?
My passive perception is a 10.
Okay.
Good luck.
It's the only way for
He
him
literally
to
can't
see me
fail that.
would be a nat 1. So
He literally, like, that one doesn't even fail that. It's an 11.
yeah, pretty much.
I like to, like, a nat one for stealth, for me, typically means something else made noise in front, like, around you, that you had no input on. So imagine, like, a cat, like, makes a ton of noise, but the cat was bigger than him, so it was noticed before him anyways.
True.
Sorry.
Okay, back on track.
So whenever I felt that someone was holding the hair, I would send a message,
Mm-hmm.
like out of the envelope.
Okay.
I would send a message. Oh geez, I have to get this in 25 words or less.
25 words is pretty long.
I know, but like,
Just type it out. That way you
I
can double check.
have a request. I need to get to the restricted section of the library. Ooh, that's 15. And you're the only one that would help me, probably. 25.
All right.
Oh, you know what? Instead of probably, it's like dash Scary. Whatever, like, mental fucking version of that would be.
All right. It's sent.
I was really hoping you would just say from, and then it would end there.
Love from.
Yeah. I don't get a response. I just can send a message, so
Yep.
yeah. I would have to wait for a response. And then I just head back to the dorms to wait for a response, I guess.
I like how you could have just sent a letter. That was too untrustworthy.
Guys, I'll be right
Okay.
back. I just gotta do something real quick. I'm sorry.
All right. So yeah.
Might as well go to sleep. Plans are still spend a couple months here, even though we just saw the third chain break. Should we tell someone about that?
We could have a word with the headmaster at some point soon.
Today or tomorrow?
I think we've
Tomorrow.
already
It's night
bothered him
now.
enough today.
Cool. Okay, off to sleep then.
Early in the morning, you wake
Cat
up.
wakes
Oh, fuck, I have a cramp. Sorry. That's actual? That's not in character?
Are you sure it wasn't just too much of a workout, dude? You need to fight more often if they give you cramps.
Shut up. I'm actually.
You
Ow. This hurts.
wake up and you do your morning routine. Everyone else kind of wakes up at their own time and pace. And I assume you guys go straight to the headmaster?
Once everyone's awake, yeah.
Yeah. Everyone goes, I assume.
You wanna
I
come
was
too?
still waiting on. I was still waiting on the thing. The response.
The reply.
You waiting on a letter?
Reply. Uh, I might just head to the library, but we can do that after you guys. Like you guys do your. Because
I mean, you saw the
he
thing
doesn't.
too. We're just gonna go tell the headmaster about it. Seems like some more information might be nice.
You did
Yeah.
want information on that anyway, right?
Fair enough. Dark
Okay, we all
Weird.
go.
creature.
All right.
Danger goat.
Did you say danger
I
goat?
didn't know I could call
Yep.
you that. In character reaction. I didn't know I could call you that.
He was just shooting my look. Off bird, danger goat.
Yo, sorry about that.
You're good. We're heading to the headmaster. All of us.
All right. All right.
All right. Crikey, mate. Anyways,
Crikey.
you all go over to the headmaster. There's still a protest going on.
Oh yeah, we didn't ask about that.
And as you guys enter the headmaster's office, he's like, "Oh, I see you're getting along with your new roommate. Glad to see that. Anyways,
We only wrestled
I
once.
mean, you're assuming a lot, but sure.
well, you're here, aren't you? With
So what do you know about Demon Prince?
Uh,
Sorry, no, I don't think I would know. So Demon with the chain. Actually, I probably would.
You
Never
would.
mind. Yeah, yeah, I definitely fucking would. Uh,
I'm
so
sorry.
Demon Prince chain broke.
You
another
saw
chain
another
broke.
chain break, I assume.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, this one tethered to the Beastlands.
That's. Well. Okay. They've definitely slowed down for some reason. I don't know why, though.
Did they slow down? We knew that one was broken a long time ago. And then we saw one break. And now this is the second one we saw.
It's
Bear in
been
mind,
a
it's-
good.
The third
It's
one.
been a good, I want to say, like 5 months since the chain is broken.
Yeah, but I'm saying two data points can never deviate from the trend.
He
We
also
didn't know
said
when the
that there
first one
were
was broken.
three. He also said that there were 3 left, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
there are 3 left. He said, well, the first one was broken, a good 2-3 years back. We knew about that one almost immediately, me and Yen Zidrick. A couple
Who's he-
months later, one
Yen
of the
Zidrick?
chains broke. Then nothing. Until now. I'm sorry?
Who's Yen Cedric?
He
Yeah.
used to be the head of all magic. Also, he built and designed the library.
Did he leave any notes behind?
He is dead.
Did he leave any
He asked
notes
if he
behind?
left any notes behind.
He was a dragon. I don't think he would have needed notes.
He did not have any notes.
Fuck.
Do you have a cell phone where he recorded all his thoughts?
What is a
The fuck
cell
is a cell
phone?
phone?
Oh,
We got those now.
What?
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 This guy's an
Without a cell
artificer.
phone.
What?
The headmaster of the university is an artificer, right?
Yes.
Nox would hand over the cell phone that he got from the Kingdom Evolve. These are the contraptions they use for long-range communication in the Kingdom of Ulv. Might be
Interesting.
of some interest to you.
Oh geez, you just
Very
looking
so. It looks to
up
be.
their tech.
It looks to have no signal, as it's indicating. It's all written in Elvish, though.
It only works in the Kingdom of Ulv, unfortunately, but with enough research, perhaps.
Maybe. Can I have this?
Certainly it's of no use to us unless we go back, in which case I shall ask to have it back.
Yes, I will try not to break it. And he kind of he opens a drawer and he softly puts
He would-
it in.
As he
He
says,
throws
try
it
not to
in.
break it, Nox would say, I appreciate that. That cost me 100 gold.
Oh, here. And he gives you 100 gold.
Oh my god. Yo.
Okay. Do what you wish with it.
Yo.
If you manage to make a prototype, I wouldn't mind to be the first one, since I know how to get to the Kingdom of Ulv very quickly to test it.
I would be honored. Anyways, I have enough business to deal with this whole train nonsense.
Oh, by the way, headmaster guy. Where do I have to go to get signed up for this little establishment here?
He opens a different drawer, pulls up a slip of paper, puts it on the desk, takes out quill and ink, and says, "Fill this whole thing out." He closes the drawer.
What is all
Alright,
that
hold on.
happening out there?
I'm gonna
Seems
sleight
like
of hand
a
this.
lot
I
of
do this.
divided people.
So, there's a whole debate going on right now about the new train line that we're going to be putting in. It's going under the ocean.
What?
What's the problem with
A
that?
boat
What?
underwater?
It connects us with the Tyr Empire. It basically goes straight across and around the world and goes through. Instead of going through landways, we figured it would be sort of easier to go across the ocean, since that would take a little less time of travel, as well as we wouldn't have to go through the theocracy of the saviors.
Wait,
Don't blame me for that.
wouldn't you get to the Kingdom of Aves first? I mean, depends on the angle.
No, the angle we've put out, there's a little bit of some turns, but it won't be noticeable.
I hope not.
Yes, it will go
Tech's still
straight
trying to figure out
the
where
Tyr
Tyr is.
Empire.
The far west. Green.
Let me put
So,
up a big map so that people can understand.
what do we
the
know
Yeah,
Tyr
of the Tyr
Empire is
Empire?
this light green one right there that I am
Yep.
pulsating.
What do we know
That's
of
the one that has a whole bunch of different species that live there.
Yes.
They're all animals.
That one has all the animal races within it, except
Oh, I thought
for
that was
Dragonborn and Aarakocra,
Which get their own nations.
which have their own two nations right underneath of the Tyr Empire. Anyways, this whole thing came out because, well, where the train will be stopping is not the friendliest towards all races.
Hold on, wouldn't there be an issue with the people under the ocean?
Shh. Oh, you would know about that, actually.
I would not.
You would.
Yeah, I mean, it is there.
Yeah.
The ocean.
He would be, they haven't, well, shown up in a long while. Are you saying they're stealing contact with people?
I'd say maybe send some people to try and make contact. See if that works.
Where are they, though? The normal methods of trying to summon them have failed over the years. The methods that they gave us to summon them.
And have you tried going down, like manually?
Well, of course we have. No response.
So you didn't find any of their cities or any of that?
We haven't discovered any of their cities. Do you know where their city might lie?
Do I know where their city might lie?
You have a general idea.
So I'm assuming it would be like somewhere here-ish, maybe?
A little further south. More in that general area.
Okay, so somewhere, oh fuck, somewhere like down here.
You draw a pretty wide circle, by the way. You draw a circle
Yeah,
like about
somewhere-
like this big. Like about
Yeah.
this area.
Which is massive, but yeah.
Yeah. Gets the point
It's the
across.
start.
And he goes,
How
oh,
about you search around there and then,
well, the only way to
before-
get through there would be to go through the Kingdom of Ulv, and they're not really keen on outsiders. And then there's also the issue of the theocracy. We can't just go through into the Tyr Empire. They're very, very seclusionists, and they don't allow anyone into the nation.
Alright. Here's an idea. So you said you had a way of getting down to where they would be, correct?
I mean, we could go by boat.
No. I'm saying down under the water.
Oh, yes, we will be tunneling under.
No, I'm saying before when you were looking for them. You said you went down.
Oh, yes, it was only for short minutes, though. We don't have a prolonged way of staying under the water.
What if you combined a boat and a train?
Well, that would
and
just
then
be a
use
boat.
that underwater.
What? Tech is lost.
Well, I don't know. All we know how to
Some
do
sort of
is trains.
submariner device.
An aquatic train.
We've
I
tried
fucking
that.
knew it.
We tried
fucking
doing
knew
that. However, it failed. All times. We
Fully
don't
encased
have...
in metal?
Yes. We don't have the technology to make it so that it is completely leak-proof. Because the train trip will take about 2 hours, being sped up by the arcane, within that point in time with the water resistance, it breaks through. So instead of that, we are laying rail lines, and and in spots where we have to build bridges, we are creating basically like a surrounding of it that will encase and keep the trail line clear. Of water.
So you've managed to figure out how to make that, but
Well,
you
yes.
couldn't make something smaller.
Well, that's not moving. The issue isn't that we can make something leak-proof. That's not the issue. The issue is, at its speed, keeping it leak-proof. So that no water comes in.
Can't you somehow imbue the
wait.
metal with the magic of a shape water?
Wait, but
Cantrip?
who?
Low power magic, but effective to keep the water away and form a bubble around it.
We've tried that. However, our engine takes up most of the magical energy needed for transport.
Okay, wait, here's an easier one. Small group, everyone with caps of water breathing, and small devices that would transport you.
This has been debated and ironed out. This has been my pet project for 3 months. We know what we are doing, and we've made a treaty with the Tyr Empire, and they've agreed to this method. And this is the method we are going with.
I still think you should check with the people under the sea, but sure.
We have tried.
Your loss.
We have tried, and we have tried. As far as we can tell, after the Black Tower event, they were left powerless. After they caused that giant tsunami that engulfed a large portion of the land.
Listen,
So
I'm not
wait.
gonna sit here and tell you how to run your fucking country.
Yeah, do any of you want to ask about that? Me and Scary already know about it.
Yeah.
If it was ancient
Oh,
history,
I would
Actually,
definitely fucking know about it.
Nox
this
would
be
know about
alive,
it.
I guess. Would he know about it? Well, like, as in, would he remember it?
Wait, what exactly information are you looking for?
Just the
big
general
flood,
history
the giant
of it.
tsunami, that whole thing.
Oh, no. Player-wise, only you and Kek and Scarly would know. Out of character, in character, you would all know about the event. Scarly, you would have a more detailed version of the event living within the Uncharted land, as like what exactly transpired. Everyone
Nice
knows kind
detail
of
to be
the
there.
historical event in that the saviors fought off a large army to this black tower that was threatening to destroy the world. They in turn destroyed the tower and what was powering it, and then they were never seen again. Except for a couple members. I shouldn't say that. A couple members lost their lives, quote unquote. Others settled. Some settled down. Others did other things, and that goes on. In terms of what the Black Tower event was, that was the final push. This is out of character now. It was the final push by the party to go and stop the Chancellor, who is fucking name
Palpatine.
eludes me. No, Lance. Who is Lance Chelthorne.
Who died and then didn't die.
Yeah, during Yen Sidric's fight.
Wait, where is he now?
He's with the creator.
Oh, yeah. He's gone.
But during that battle, and I'm forgetting the race off the top of my head. Do you guys know the race off the top of your head?
The Tritons?
Yes, the Tritons, who live in the water. They have like a aquatic existence. They don't really deal with anything above water. They kind of just keep to themselves. They, with the Triton of Poseidon, created a giant tsunami that decimated the bottom half of the country, which is now underwater, as well as surrounding nations kind of destroyed parts of their territory. And that's what happened. Like, out of character, that's what happened.
Okay. If there are any more questions, going back to in character.
Not particularly.
Peck would go ahead and bring up. We were going to spend a couple months of study, but after that we were thinking of continuing Yin Sidric's plan to investigate the Church of the Saviors. These visions have us kind of worried, and that's the closest thing to a lead we got.
All right. I'll mark it down. You said a couple months? Here?
From now.
All right.
Yeah.
You got it. When you
Unless
get back,
the seal breaks.
come see me.
There we go. Okay. Well, we might as well head out then. Unless you guys have anything else to bring up.
One thing, I guess.
Yes?
With regard to the seals that have broken, I take
Yes.
it you know something of this magic. We know roughly which seals of which planes have been broken and where the rituals were done to break them.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, we can narrow down the regions where the next ones may be broken. Do you know what the other ones are?
Well, there aren't 6 planes of existence, I'm sorry to say.
What?
There are 16 in total.
Yes. Okay.
Ah,
I was thinking. I was thinking to myself. I'm like, what? There's more than a dozen.
So, narrowing it down is not going to be easy, as well as the fact that these planes are not meant for mortals. It is very dangerous for people like us who live on the mortal plane to go into them. Usually, they are only supposed to be traveled when you die or by other means. I do not know of how these seals are getting broken. It could be a group of individuals. It could also be that his influence has spanning and he is corrupting the planes and the creatures within them to destroy the seals themselves. There
Yeah,
are a
before
lot
one-
of unknowns.
Before one broke, we saw the plane itself starting to act weird. Maybe they're not so great that we should be living there or doing like crazy research, but perhaps checking in that they're like how they should be.
Maybe, but the planes are not static. They are ever evolving and ever changing. It is.
In this one, a good plane went completely dark.
Yes. That can happen. It normally happens when the Fae and the Fiends are going at it. At the center of the World Tree.
Heck might whisper
Say
to
by
Nox, where's the
chance,
world tree?
would you know how to get there? Just curious. No reason. No reason at all. Just that curious. For science,
yeah, Nox doesn't know where the world tree is.
Does the headmaster know how to get there?
The world tree is not to be traveled by people.
Uh-huh.
It is forbidden for such
I
travel.
hear what you're saying. But for the sake of science, right? You're a scientific man, you like experimentation and shit. I don't know what the fuck your deal is, bro, but
The world tree can only be looked upon by the gods themselves.
uh-huh. But you said the Fae and Fiends are there, right?
The Fae and the Shadowfell, the Feywild and the Shadowfell, are... One side is at the roots, and the other is at the tree, the trunk, the tree. In the center is the neutral zone. The queen of the Shadowfell.
Would I know how to get to the fucking Fae realm?
No.
Even with my...
Nope.
Maybe in the restricted section.
It is all very political and all very restrictive. After all,
So,
they're not just going
we were
to
to
let
get-
anyone in after what the saviors did.
where did... They went to where?
They went
Both?
to the neutral zone. And they did something that was unforgivable by both the king and queen of the Feywilds and the queen of the Shadowfell.
Just to let others know that weren't there for it, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Oh,
Wait, does this have to do
I'm
with
aware
bringing,
that you two won't know exactly what I'm talking about. This is more background stuff because of your
I know,
actions.
but this could have sounded really similar to something that we all are in on that no one else heard.
Nope.
I'm telling
Yeah.
the other players, I have not heard about this either. This is a surprise to me too.
Wait, is this when we went to Shadowfell?
Yep.
When we fucking saved Croc's brother?
You were in the neutral zone for a good while. And you did something in the neutral zone.
I was not there for that session.
You were not
That
there
was the
for
session I missed. That was the session I
remember
fucking
this.
missed.
Mhm.
When you went to save Bird Boy made a deal with what's her name?
Nope, not that.
Before that,
Before that.
because that was at the end of it. Cool. So within that time frame. Wait, fighting the giant mech thing?
Ding,
That couldn't
ding,
have been it.
Ding, ding, ding.
What?
What? I'm confused.
No, remember when I was on your back and we went through the place and then there was that fight that I ran around blind and
Remember the giant worm going in a circle?
it's the
An
big metal
armored-
thing and it was
The clockwork.
It was
what was it
kinda-
called? It's called a clockwork
It was-
something.
it was robotic and shit.
Yeah, it was a clockwork
The-
something.
The two caves we had that we could pick between?
No. It was. Yes. It was around that.
It was around that. We
It
fought a
was-
thing there. I was running around in the dark, blind. Right before that, you had me picked up, but then I got off to do fighting.
Oh yeah,
You-
because there was
Yeah.
darkness, and you're like, wait, I don't have dark vision.
Yes. Yes.
And
yes,
yeah,
yes.
I ended up just running around in the dark, and you were fighting.
Reminiscing on old memories. Anyways, he explains that because you guys damaged the clockwork, centipede thing, kind of going around in a clockwork circle at an exact pace, and because you slowed that down, This world is now set behind every other world on the world tree
In terms of time?
in terms of time.
Wild. Oh, that was such a small fucking fight.
But you did damage
Like-
to it. Enough
I-
damage to it.
I think we just
Didn't we
straight up.
kill it?
No.
I think we
No,
fucking...
we
You
just running
guys-
was straight up easier.
You guys beat it up to a pulp to the point where it, like, barely moved.
Did we fucking book it?
Yes, you did book it. Afterwards.
Ah.
You booked it afterwards. But because now the clockwork thing is, for so long, was only barely moving, the rest of the tree of Yggdrasil was moving around, and its time was constant, whereas Nari's is now slowly going back to its normal pace. However, the disruption of time is really bad.
Also, I will not be able to roll for the rest of the session, just so you know.
Okay.
So any rolls that I need to do.
So yes, he explains all of this. And he goes, the Saviors did a lot of good, but that one thing, well, it could be the reason why the Demon Prince is being able to escape.
Oh, fuck
Huh.
you.
Right. I guess, do you have someone already researching how to stop it, or? Or
Well,
my
we're
next
doing the
stage
best
might
we
be-
can, but most of the knowledge we have from back then is oral. It's not written down. Anything written down back then, if the Demon Prince or his minions caught you trying to savor history or even learn how to read or write, they would kill you. And oral history is not a great source. Anyways, you all don't have to really worry about that too much. We're doing the researchy bit. All hard that it may be. But it's getting done, slowly and surely. Anyways,
Would a Fey creature have any issues getting into the Feyland?
no.
Cool.
The problem is summoning the portal to get there.
Fantastic. Where would I find information to summon a portal to get there?
The restricted section?
Well, we actually don't have any knowledge of how to do so. We don't even know how the Saviors did so.
They probably just opened a portal. You know. Plans.
Yes,
No,
but
they had
Ow.
the whole thing with, yeah.
It's obviously magic, dude. So
yes,
Yeah.
Someone
well, what
Halfway there.
leads us to that is the Tier Empire. And we need a quick way to get there without, well, taking 3 months on a boat going across the world.
Did the Tyr Empire have a particular guild that it was associated with back in the day?
They did.
Do you know what the symbol for this guild is?
It was a lion's print surrounded by a crest. It's a medieval crest. So it's let me see if I can draw it on the map really quickly. It was kind of like, I'm gonna draw it in the yellow spot. So I'm gonna move everyone over there. Okay.
Oh wait, are you doing this on?
Yeah, I'm doing it on Roll20. So it's kind of like this, with like
I'm not gonna be able to see this stuff.
this, with that kind of thing, with like a
Okay.
with like a sword sticking out, and like the
So it's
end
like
sticking out on one side,
It's a shield.
and
basically it's a shield with a crenellated top, like a castle, and cross swords behind it.
well, no, this one's one of the spiky ball things.
Oh, like a mace, Morningstar.
Yeah, but
Flail
like
or
with a
morning
longer shaft, and then in that center is the paw print. Is the lion's paw print.
So Knoxwood.
It's a very bad drawing, but there you go.
Yeah, get the.
You get the idea.
Yeah. So Knox would then say to the headmaster, I would thoroughly recommend that you commit as many of the resources as you can spare to finding that symbol on the spine of a book in the library. I have a strong suspicion that there is a shortcut there the same way as there was to the guild house in the Kingdom of Old.
Well, that's going to be an issue, though. The guild house for the guild within the Tyr Empire no longer exists. That building was demolished years ago.
Surely it's worth it in case the footprint of the magic remains. Something that powerful.
Might be, however, where it once stood is now a larger coliseum.
That would be a good place to repurpose as a landing ground. If they really want the connection with your country, they would then be willing to forego a single coliseum.
You guys are not wanting to go by boat. Why not just go by land?
Well, that would have to go through the theocracy of the saviors.
That has
In my head,
complications all of its own.
I'm not seeing it as an issue, because in my head, I would just go through the fucking
Yes.
uncharted land.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
also,
wanted to
I
make
just
it
want to
so
bring up.
it's not just a dumb question. It's very much a, you guys are fucking idiots. Just go walk. Like, it's easy.
Also, why don't they like the destination?
Oh, the lion people are not keen. They have slaves. And they enslave other races. Some people are against slavery and are against that, which I can get. However, it is all the same that even so, they are allowing people who travel by the train ample access to their territory. It is the first time in a while that they've actually opened their territory to other races. And this is by a king's decree as well, as they are the ones who currently hold the kingship, or the emperorship.
Okay.
They have a very complicated political system.
I imagine the
Small
train is
child, what
a
do you
long
think of
way
this?
from being done, right?
Yes, it'll be about 4 years till it is fully completed.
Small child, what do you think of all this? Referring to Duncan.
What the fuck did you say, you piece of shit?
I'm just
Fuck
wanting to
you, man.
include you and get your opinion in all this. You don't have to fucking throw a little tantrum.
Hey, fuck you, weakling. Eat a dick. Walk away.
Did you fill out all the information?
Oh
You got
yeah.
an opinion or not?
Okay.
I have no opinion.
He looks as you walk away and he's like, "Oh, you finished. You're officially a member of the university."
Alright, I'm
We'll
going to
go
the
check out
library.
the Church of the Saviors after being here for a month or two.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I have that written down. Yes. When everything is set, if they lend in their support and their manpower, it'll probably be about a year if they help out. So, but if it's only us, it'll take about 4 years unless we get some serious manpower. So, that is what I am trying to propose right now. Anyways, you are all free to go. He kind of sits down in his chair and starts to write more.
Okay. We'll head out.
Yep.
All right, and that is where we are going to end the session for today. On that note, a lot of stuff happening, a lot of just general knowledge stuff happening. So, hope it wasn't too boring. But yeah, we will see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh my fucking god.
Whoa.